Okay, so yesterday I was saying that inherent existence is something that does not exist, but that objects appear to us to inherently exist. That means exist from their own side without depending on any other factors. When we negate inherent existence, we are not negating all existence. Okay? So inherent existence does not equal existence. And in the same way, emptiness, or emptiness of inherent existence, does not equal non-existence. So when we're negating inherent existence, we aren't saying things are non-existent. Okay, it's a very important point, because otherwise you could go to the extreme of nihilism and say, oh, well, emptiness means non-existence, so cause and effect doesn't exist, karma doesn't exist, path to enlightenment to exist, so I can do anything I want because cause and effect doesn't matter, you know? Kind of, there's no moral consequences to my actions. So that's a very dangerous view, okay? So emptiness does not mean that. Yeah, if you think like that, then you've got the wrong view. Okay, and why they say that dependent arising, why they call it the king of reasonings, or queen of reasonings, is that it not only negates inherent existence, but it also establishes conventional existence. Okay, so it does both things at the same time, yeah, because if things are dependently arising, then they exist, okay, because arising dependently mean things come together and they influence each other and they form something new, so they exist, okay, and so that is establishing that things exist, but by saying that they're dependently arising, is establishing that they are not independently arising, and thus they are not inherently existent. Okay? So it's very helpful for us to reflect on how things are dependent, and then take that to say, oh, well, if they're dependent, then they're not inherently existent, but they do exist. But this is always where it's very tricky, because our mind tends to equate existence with inherent existence and emptiness with non-existence, because we don't know what, we're so used to inherent existence appearing to us, we can't imagine any existence being other than that. Okay? And so that's why this fine line of negating inherent existence and at the same time establishing cause and effect conventionally is such a fine, fine line, because our mind just wants to grasp at something, and if it doesn't have something real to grasp at, then we just throw up our hands and say, well, there's nothing whatsoever. Okay? So we have a very hard time finding the middle way with a grasping mind. Okay? So, this is in response to the person who said just kind of, what is emptiness? This is a little bit about it.